Okay, good afternoon, YouTube and Twitch. This is Harmony Muse. Today we made, last night I made good on my promise. I ground myself on Fates until level 38. Made damn near what I needed for Sergeant 3rd class on my company seals doing so. But for now, rather than continue with the main quest, we're going to go get some more padding. Because at level 38 brings one of the more complicated dungeons of the early 2.0 game. Cutter's Cry. Anybody who's ran Cutter's Cry is already, you know, wincing in sympathy. Because this dungeon is a bit of a slog. I'm also going to make a point of looking up tactics for the final boss really quick. One moment while I do that. Right. Okay, so violet means get near him. Blue means get the fuck away. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Because over the course of the fight, the boss has his eyes glow different colors. The different colors mean where he's going to be doing his attacks. Blue means you need to get the hell away from him. Because if you're close, he will do a lot of damage and probably damn near kill you. Violet means get really close to him because he's about to do a ranged attack. Okay. Time heals all wounds, or so they say who have never experienced true pain. More than 30 summers have passed since I carried the standard of the Darklight Raiders into Cutter's Cry, but not a day goes by that I don't see the faces of the friends I lost that day. Nobody you've heard of in his loyal second, nobody Stillwater. Nobody the sweet, always armed with jab and jest, and the ever ireful mage, nobody you've heard of. As quick to cast as he was to temper. Nobody you will ever hear of. Never was there a man that lived tight with a tighter grip, be it on his sword or his coin. And let us not forget somebody you will never meet. Though it's hard to fathom now, with all of these adventurers scampering around like rabbits in the spring, there was once a time when bands of mercenaries who the city-states turned to in time in need of a blade. The Darklight Raiders being the biggest and best of the bands. Ishgardian funded forays into hell pits like Orem Vale would earn us a king's ransom in a matter of days. But so was the life of a raider until we took a job at Cutter's Cry. My brothers and I stood against herds of giant buffaloes, snurble infestations, legions of cold-blooded Sahagin, but none of that prepared us for the horrors and the hell we faced in the hell's brood holes. Chimera. The bards still sing of this day of this... The bards still sing of the day 7 of the realm's finest warriors set off into the bowels of that place and saw only one return. Sibold the Stoic. Some guy you actually are talking to. Spared by the beast that he may one day warn the others. My apologies. Okay, fast forwarding, blah blah blah, I don't care, blah blah blah, I don't care, blah blah blah, go to the dungeon, then you might care. Sorry if that sounded a bit heartless, but I really didn't care what he had to say. It was just a bunch of stuff about how he and his friends went into this dungeon and only he came out. And now he was moaning for his friends, and these were people I would never ever meet or never ever talk to. So giving them characterization posthumously. I care about people I meet. I care about people that are in front of me. I don't care about people who are already dead. But this follows the same standard formula for non-story based dungeons. When you hit the right level or the right stage in the quest chain, you'll a quest for that dungeon will pop up. You go speak to it, then you're told to go to the opening door of the dungeon, at which point it unlocks in the duty finder. One thing that I find only marginally less frightening than spiders are ants. This is a dungeon that's going to be full of giant fucking ants. Speak with Norman. Utter Scry, no matter how you will, you want to stay bold, stoic, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Died a hero rather than lived a coward, etc., etc. Okay, that's done. I can now do Cutter's Scry. And because I can't have a duty finder while I got my chocobo out, send you away, and let's go ahead and queue up for Cutter's Scry. And it should be less than a minute or two. It's always fast when you're the tank. That's why it's good to be a tank. If you know your job and you're decent, people love you. You'll notice when I leveled to 38, I got a new ability. Speaking of new abilities, shit. Well, I'll check that up when I get done here. Apparently, I've leveled up to the point where I can get a new, or add a new roll ability to my bar. We'll have to get that after we're done here. Probably going to be Convalescence. Or it might be the big AoE taunt, I don't know. And there we have a Machinist. They're Gunzerkers. And with them we have a Ninja. I like Ninja. Okay, one goof up on my part. We've got a competent tank. We've got a competent healer. I can pull a little bit more than I usually do. Okay, we got it. We got this. It was a bit of a sloppy pull, but we got this. Okay, crap, crap, crap. Get out, get out, get out, get out. A basilisk. Okay. Damn it, healer. Come on, healer. That wipe ain't my fault. That healer was not keeping me alive. I only had 3 enemies. What are you doing? Are you fighting? No, we're just waiting on the other DPS. Game isn't making any sound? Huh, weird. One moment while I try to work on that, but I'm also in the middle of a fight, so hard to work on that right now. I heard! I'm busy! Try not to die. Already died once. Okay, now people who are listening to my stream, tell me if you can hear this now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear the game now? Should be good now. It looks like I'm getting feed now. Sorry about that earlier, folks. It seems when disconnecting my headset to set up for using this headset on the PS2 or PS4, that was close. Good Lord. Not anything I can use. Sorry about that, my fans. Ran into a technical snag. I got it fixed. We're good. Okay, we're good. There's where we need to go. Okay, good people. Good people. Okay. I think I can get along well with these folks. They understand that I'm new to the job. They're being decent with it. Good people. Okay, and we got another treasure coffer here. It's probably just going to be more crap. Oh, or it could be something useful for the healer. This is not too bad. A bit challenging, but and there we have to the second boss. Now, your speedrunners would like to have a dungeon cleared by this point. Oh, this worm. I remember this worm. This is gonna suck. Coming King. Oh crap. Get away, get away. Yeah, we're basically fighting Shai Hulud here. That's a nice inner beast, 204. Tanks don't normally do that kind of damage. Ah, stay away, stay away. We got this guy. It's all over but the crying at this point. Get to an edge. I think at a certain point there's a whirlpool in the middle. Like that. Now, just like Jungle Recon, we're going to eat you with some mayonnaise when we're done with this. I take back anything I said about that healer from checking things out. It appears that was my fault for standing in the whirlwind, or the whirling sand. That can and will kill you. Yep, he's dead. And what do we have for loot? Nothing I can use, and something I would have loved if I was playing a paladin. Ha 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 ha! So tanking gear that I can't use because it's not for my class. Lovely. That's okay. That's perfectly okay. That happens. Alrighty then. Now begins the slog part of this dungeon. Okay. We know we don't go up to the north path, so this is going to be going down the south path. Moss golems. One thing to remember, stay away from the blue fire because they do that. I remember that much. And the game is telling me, that I forgot to repair my gear before I moved out. Well, whoopsie daisy. I'm going to give that jungle the combo this time, because he's been very polite and helpful. And we want to get to there. Is it just me, or do they make this part of the run shorter since I first ran it? Okay. In Defiance, everything I do has improved aggro generation. Even attacks that don't have the baked-in con. We said they're doing nothing. The crap, Stealer. That ain't cool, man. Maybe he had lag. I don't know. Okay. Okay, you see how when the eyes turned blue, we went away because that freeze can kill tanks. I've had it kill me a few times. Geez, that hurt. I missed one eye. I didn't even see the blue port warning there time. I'm lagging. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Get close, people. They're not listening. Well, even sloppy, we're pulling it off. Looking for an announcement to show where it ain't showing up. That's on me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Zephyr. He kept us alive through nasty. Yeah, I'm gonna give that one to the healer, no doubt. Gear I can't use. And not a single combat. The healer earned him this time. Okay, so you get those. Not a problem. Now let's get back up to Kurthus. And got a good half a level as padding. Hope it's enough. Time to go see what Horsefant needs now. Yes, I think this is Horsefant here. No, that's not Horsefant. First, repair my crap, because I got that gear warning. Oh, lordy. Yeah, my stuff was wrecked. Ain't wrecked now. That hurt just watching that. Okay, and Horsefant, what do you have for me? A new axe. A sweet new axe. Okay. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent... Can you get it? I'm busy. Mom, I can't get up. Sorry for one moment, everybody. Got to turn off my camera. All right. Apparently it was thundering and I couldn't hear it. Anyway. I received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overran by the Dravanian horde, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. First, we're going to check on roll abilities. Because I got a new one, Awareness. Nullifies chance of suffering critical damage. I got Reprisal, lowers target's damage dealt by 10%. Interject, which is a silencer. Ultimatum, which is good. And Shirk, which is shift the enmity to another enemy. Okay, we're going to use Convalescence. But you can hear the obvious, very, very churchy overtones of the music here. Accuracy, Choco Surge, Potency, okay. Increased Mind, Choco Medica. Okay, so they do get a Medica variant. Medica is an AoE. As far as fear. Do I help with Zvara? That's going to be several minutes down. Okay. It's a shame. It's just sometimes people seem to forget when I've got ear-covering headphones on, I can't really hear a damn thing outside. Find Francel. Francel. I don't like... I'll take off my ears for one. I don't like the sound of that rain. Good lord, that is bad. Who goes there? Wilhelmina? No, stay back. The Fiend is still here. Yeah, you are not killing my friend while I'm here, buddy. Not that I would consider Francel a friend, but yeah. Now to aid Francel's knights. We saw the unfit knight up here. There's going to be two others. Confound it all! How are we to redeem House Hallionard if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did, miss. House Hallionard will remember your kindness. There's an unsettled knight over here. I heard the beast cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel was safe. Bless you, miss. Bless you. Oh, damn it. Unless you're hidden over behind this one inconspicuous little bit of nothing. Nope. And that was a notice from my #1 fan that we might lose power. So if I drop off out of nowhere, you understand why. Curse those fiends. It is as though they knew we were coming. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Hallionard that yielded the Steel Vigil many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Whee, splat. Oh my, it is coming down out there. What did you find to steal Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name and by association yours. So, I've got a mithril axe coming my way. A spiky mithril axe. We like spiky axes, and it's got Strength 8, Vitality 8 versus 7 and 7. And rather than, oh, you've got skill speed. That's going to do me jack and shit. So I've got an axe made of mithril now. Okay. Lord Horschiffant suspects that someone is conspiring against Lord Francel. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickerman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Kurthus, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Don't need to hear to feel that one. Good lord. Someone threw